What's up, everybody? It's Money Monday. I'm Kelvin here with my beautiful wife, Navate. And we're here today, this week, we're going to talk about redefining budgeting. So I know so many times people hear the word budget and they think about it being tight, and we really want to redefine what it means to have a budget. And so for the next 6 weeks, we're going to break down the 6 different topics we're going to talk about today, just kind of in a brief way. But definitely tune in the next 6 weeks to learn more about what we're going to be talking about. So the first thing you have to do when it comes to redefining what a budget is you have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset of what you think about budgeting. So if you think that, budgeting is I just have to be tight with my money or my resources, that's not necessarily the case. And it's a lot more of where you put your money, and we'll just break it down at different points. But the first thing is you have to change your mindset.
The second thing is you have to write it down, right? One thing that we found whenever we were getting out of debt is that we have more power whenever we write down what money's coming in for us. And specifically, you write down everything that's coming in, everything that's going out. That way you have a greater and a better idea of where exactly your money is going. A lot of people do spreadsheets, and that's fine. But we specifically found that when we write it down, we have a better handle of it. It's like, ooh, I gotta write down 1,000, not just typing in 1,000, but right, it's like, ooh, that's a lot. So it kind of helped us to kind of rein it back a little bit and figure out what we really need to do with our money.
And to go with that, the third point is accounting for every dollar. I mean, you want to know where every dollar is going, and it's not to minimize anything, but just to really realize the power of your money. Whether you're saving it, whether you're using it for a retirement, whether you want a vacation coming up, or whether you do want to minimize your expenses to put money towards debt. You really just want to track every dollar and know where every dollar is going. Every dollar that you make, any gift that you receive, you want to know where it's going. I don't want to just jump. I feel like I'm going into the third week already.
Good. But so the third one is simply to evaluate it. No, the fourth one. Yeah, the fourth one. Sorry. Fourth one is to evaluate your spending. So after you have accounted for every dollar, you want to make sure that you evaluate it. So now that we know where the going, how are we behaving? And we found that money is more than just spending, it's our behavior. We found that we have specific behaviors when we make monies and different patterns, and when we feel good or when we don't feel so good about ourselves, we spend more money. We tend to spend more money. And so having the opportunity to really look and evaluate and say, ooh, I know during this time of month I really don't do so well, so let me kind of look to change that. Right. That really comes in hand when
or if I'm feeling this kind of way, or if I'm
evaluating it. Very good, yeah.
And the fifth point is to find some accountability. Now, for us as a couple, as a married couple, this is pretty easy for us because we can keep each other accountable for that. Navate can say, Kelvin, okay, we don't need to be spending on this. I can say, Navate, we don't necessarily need to be spending on that. Or, hey, maybe we do need to be spending on this. Or, hey, we do need to be spending on that. But for those of you who may be single, find a mentor, find someone you trust, find a friend who will actually, care enough to, call you out on different things, and overall just to keep you accountable with it, because that is extremely important if you want to accomplish the goals that you want to achieve financially. So.
And then the last topic is making rewards for yourself, right? So you want to have a good time whenever you do well. So Kelvin and I found that whenever we would hit a goal, we would just go right into the next one, just bulldoze into it. But I think it's really enjoyable when you're able to sit down and say, wow, this is what I did.
The milestones.
And celebrate the milestones. So if that's, going out to dinner if you don't go out that much, or spending some money on yourself, or going to buy something that you would normally buy, do something that will reward yourself to keep you going towards your money goal.
Right.
And so that's the last tip, but I want to just reiterate too, this is not just for people who are getting out of debt. This is for anybody that has a money goal. They want to retire at a certain age, 30, they want to, or 50, or they want to, have a certain money goal by a certain age. This is for these people, and this is literally for everybody that needs a budget, that doesn't really like the word budget. And so we kind of want to help you and help ourselves redefine that, so that we can have better money habits, because at the end of the day, we want to be good stewards of all the money that God has given us. So we want to make sure that we're using it well. So we hope you tune in for the next couple of weeks that we're going to be talking about budget, and we hope to see you.
It's going to be great. You don't want to miss it.